After the series of earthquakes and aftershocks that hit several areas in Mindanao, a number of barangays were declared no-build zone by the local government unit. RTV 1 Mindanao correspondent Argil Relator has the details live. Argil.
Yes, since there are fewer aftershocks recorded by FIVOLCS, the LGU of Cotabato City in North Cotabato Province is now setting up the process of giving cash assistance to affected residents while evaluating some areas in coordination with the Mines and Geosciences Bureau to identify safer relocation sites for the displaced residents. All Souls Day is over, yet Barangay Ilumavis in Cotabato City has turned into a ghost town. The barangay was left with collapsed and damaged houses. Landslides almost covered the highway. A few affected residents went back to their homes to check on their animals and bring with them some belongings, but immediately went back to safer ground.
Magbantay kay may kay basig na ilinog mo moabot ba? Delikado man og kuan kay pangpang ra ba na mo ang nanggikuanan?
All residents were brought to designated evacuation centers a few kilometers away from the barangay center. While some of them benefited from DSWD's emergency shelter, some families are forced to share one tent.
Ang uban wa gyud namo nakuha nga kanang mga hayop namo to apa didto.
The city government of Kidapawan has begun planning for rehabilitation, including the distribution of cash assistance to families whose houses were either totally or partially damaged. Their aim is to decongest evacuation centers as early as possible after FIVOLCS has monitored a fewer number of aftershocks.
Yung nakikita nating trend is pababa na siya. Paunti ng paunti nararamdaman ng mga tao na mga aftershocks or lindol.
Barangays Ilumavis, Perez, and Balabag were declared no-build zone. The LGU is now looking for safer lots where permanent shelters for more or less 1,700 affected residents can be built.
So good to go na kayo, pwede na kayo bumalik. Ito yung assistance, so close camp na natin. Slowly, we will be doing that.
Meanwhile, aside from houses, the earthquakes also did not spare the barangay hall, the health and daycare center, and even the evacuation centers in Barangay Buhay, Makilala town. The number of casualties in the town rose to 8, the lastest of which is a 6-month-old baby girl, Winces Alaria Piala. The family was temporarily staying in the community-initiated evacuation center since October 29, when the baby was having on and off fever. After almost a week, the baby died due to hypovolemic shock, severe dehydration, and acute gastroenteritis.
Dili maguna makita siyang galuya siya. Kanang dawala lang ba? Ani wala jud ko nag-expect kay ani.
Displaced residents from North Cotabato and Davao del Sur are continuously calling for donations. The LGU targets to slowly decongest evacuation camps as early as next week, while classes in selected schools in Cotabato City will resume on Monday.
Thank you, Argil Relator.